um हेलो एवरीवन। आशु की तरह स्टार्ट करें कि खुद से स्टार्ट करें समझ में नहीं आता है, क्योंकि उसने पूरा लाइमलाइट लेके रखा हुआ है। तो आशु की तरह स्टार्ट करते हैं। भाई और बहनों, आप सभी का स्वागत है एलएफसी अहमदाबाद के पॉडकास्ट में। हम आपके चहीते तो नहीं कह सकते, बट है इधर उधर आ जाते हैं कभी कभी करने के लिए। बट यस, ये हमारा लेट नाइट एडिशन है, क्योंकि धवल रात के 1:30 बजे और मैं अपने रात के 12 बजे बैठ के आप लोग के लिए कंटेंट बना रहे हैं। सो आपका रेस्पॉन्स भी उस हिसाब से होना चाहिए, एंड वी एक्सपेक्ट दैट फ्रॉम यू गाइज। एंड सो ये वाला पॉडकास्ट हम विल प्रोबेबली बी डिस्कसिंग अबाउट द अमेजिंग गेम
Yeah.
लिवरपूल एंड लीड्स। एंड इस पॉडकास्ट पे we'll probably discuss things like performance and implications to title race. And
Yeah.
so
So ये game like it was a midweek game for us and काफी important था हमारे लिए जीतना. It was a home game, so there was no question कि यहाँ पे points drop करने थे. So I wanted to ask you कि तुम्हें overall performance के बारे में क्या लगा? Like कैसा रहा? How would you rate it out of 10?
I think ये बहुत ही अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस था।
Okay.
ये बहुत ही अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस था। Very surprised with the lineup because I wasn't expecting Fabinho and Thiago to start.
Mm-hmm.
And then also I think it was ये predictable था कि ट्रेंट और रॉबर्टसन वापस आएंगे, just because 3 दिन का ही गैप है, and then
Yeah.
उनको एटलीस्ट मैच फिटनेस तो चाहिए।
हाँ.
And for that reason I think it was really good. I'm a little confused, मैं हिंदी में बात करूं इंग्लिश में बात करूं, तो
Yeah,
I'm trying to
कोई भी like
make sure.
whichever mix
right
them.
right right I think it was a really good performance. Probably I would say a very commanding performance, and again a performance in phases. I must say, like first penalty या first goal तक तो Leeds were really good, because I was actually, when I was looking at it, बहुत back and forth था, बहुत ही closely contested भी था, and it was sort of frantic पहले 10 minutes में,
Right.
until we got that. I mean, Leeds had a good chance. Allison almost did Allison things. So it was definitely very nervy start in that sense, but we quickly settled into the game after the first goal for
So
sure.
out of 10 कितना rating
I
दोगे?
think nine for sure.
Okay. All right.
And ये परफॉर्मेंस से मेरे को लगता है कि हम लोग कैराबाओ कप बहुत कमांडिंगली जा सकते हैं. I will not say कि we win it with, that would be a little bit of overconfidence, but on the back of this performance, I don't think Chelsea has been doing that well, or they have had
दो
उनके
injuries
अपने
भी
injuries
उनकी.
problems है.
Yeah.
Right. They're without their two best left backs, and we might play with two of our best. So
Okay. So उसका we're doing a special preview. So
right, yeah.
whoever our listeners, viewers, हम उसका एक preview podcast करेंगे. So it should be up by tomorrow at least. So you can also tune in then. Okay. So moving on. Penalty decisions के बारे में how would you say, like they were like referees finally did good made good decisions?
I see, again, it
First
is not
वाला तो
about
clear cut था.
Well, I think, like, for the first one also, I would say कि I have a little difference of opinion, in the sense that, like, me as a defender, I know when I'm running towards the goal, I am not necessarily in control of my action. And जब ball इतना fast आ रहा होता है, तो react करने का time नहीं मिलता है. And I guess the rules are not very clear about, like, क्या reaction time होना चाहिए, advertent, inadvertent, वो बहुत ही unclear है.
Yeah.
In a way, I think, like, when the rules change, उन्होंने वो intentional unintentional हटा दिया था. I think last season हटा दिया था, and now
इस बार
it's
फिर
like कि
लाए.
हाथ में लगा तो लगा. Yeah, if the hand is in unnatural position, then. But then I was actually looking at Pandit's post match, and it is their point is also correct, where you cannot put your hands behind you and, like, run full speed to get to the ball, right?
Yeah.
So it was a harsh decision. I mean, harsh in the sense that the rule is that way, so it's a penalty per se with respect to books. But mere liye as a defender, I think it is a little.
Okay. All right. So apart from that, Mane 2 goal लगाए. So that was a good performance. So I think his confidence after AFCON win is very much high. तो अपने लिए भी now he is in form. So how do you think ये कैसे impact करेगा with our forward line and in the selections?
I think I'll give it to Mane because I think last podcast I kind of crapped on him. मैंने ऐसा बोला था कि वो सेंटर से खेलेगा तो कैसे खेलेगा, मतलब इतना एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है. एंड हमने बहुत सारे ऐसे मैचेस भी देखे हैं जहाँ पे उसने सेंटर खेला है बट it has been very bad because he likes to dribble and cut in and score from the left and center में वो करने को नहीं मिलता है. एंड अगर तुम इतना टाइम से वो पोजीशन नहीं खेल रहे होते तो इंस्टिंक्टिवली वो इजी नहीं होता है करने को. बट आई थिंक ही डिड रियली वेल. आई थिंक ही वाज आल्सो हेल्पिंग to get the ball from the midfield, which was really good to see. He was lively and whatever he did was going for him. मतलब हमने काफी बार ऐसे देखा है ना, माने को ऐसे स्टेप ओवर करता है एंड देन वो स्टेप ओवर मिस हो जाता है, बॉल लूज हो जाता है, पोजेशन लूज हो जाता है फाइनल थर्ड के आसपास, जो सबसे फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग पॉइंट रहता है. आई थिंक ही गॉट ऑल ऑफ दोस थिंग्स pretty spot on. He had a in my opinion probably one of the best Mane performances in a year because we have been very critical of Mane's performances of late in terms of like productivity.
Yeah.
He has fallen down fair bit with respect to how much Salah gives.
Also,
but again,
age is a factor.
Age is a factor, ठीक है, but I think it definitely shows that he is confident from his AFCON win, right?
Yeah.
And I think it is good for us that he is in form right when we need him.
Okay.
Before the final, before this trophy.
So मैं इस चीज को इस हिसाब से देखता हूँ कि now हमारे पास like फर्मिनो अच्छे फॉर्म में था, like वो इंजर्ड है या जोटा इज इंजर्ड, बट हमारी फॉरवर्ड लाइन अच्छे फॉर्म में. तो आई थिंक माने पे उतना प्रेशर नहीं है टू परफॉर्म इन ईच गेम. प्लस एक कंपटीशन हुआ है नाउ. अगर अब डियाज है, नाउ डियाज kind looks like a player who can start every game. Like he is capable of doing that. वो सीधा he came into the team. Klopp says मेरे को उसको counter press के बारे में कुछ बताना नहीं पड़ा. He naturally knows it. So there is no gestation period like Minamino वो रहा नहीं है. So I think we can fairly assume that if Mane falls out of the form, Diaz will simply come in. क्योंकि Salah and Jota, I don't think they will. Salah is obviously not sitting out, but I don't think Jota is sitting out many games. So I think we might see rotations each game. हमारे पास like there are so many games now, like I think almost every third, fourth day until the season. So I think वो हमारे लिए important है, and it's a good sign कि Mane is in good form and he is going to give everything. So I think ये हमारे लिए it's a better position क्योंकि हमारे पास as of now we are in 4 competitions.
I think more than the number of competitions हम जिसमें participate कर रहे हैं, the more important factor is we have enough forwards more than Salah, Mane, Firmino.
Yeah. और
like
and they're in form.
We are not dependent. So एक चीज तो ये है ना धवल कि इतने सारे opponents हैं, हर एक opponent का अपना तरीका होता है खेलने का. तो तुम्हें कुछ opponents के लिए जोटा साला माने फिट होता है, तुम्हारे कुछ ओपोनेंट्स के लिए साला माने फिरमिनो यूज होता है. प्रोबेबली ऐसे ओपोनेंट्स जो सिट बैक करते हैं जहाँ पे फिरमिनो का बॉल कैरिंग या वन टच पासिंग या उसका इंस्टेंट पासिंग चाहिए. अब लीड्स जैसे टीम्स है जो 6 गोल भी खाए 10 गोल भी खाए, तुम्हें पता है कि वो अटैक करने वाले ही हैं. ऐसे टीम्स में यू हैव द लिबर्टी टू चूज अ प्लेयर, choose any player in that sense. तो हमारे पास एक flexibility है. If every forward is fit, we have 5 forwards and depending on the situation of the game हम किसी को कोई भी 3 start करा सकते हैं, and if we need more attacking force हम लोग एक midfielder sacrifice करके और एक forward डाल सकते हैं, जो बहुत ही अच्छी बात है.
पिछले सीजन से हम ये कह सकते हैं कि हमारी forward position is like well balanced now and is well equipped. So I think because my next question is regarding title, so I think उसके लिए हमें काफी helpful रहेगा. So दूसरी एक चीज मैंने नोटिस की कि हमारा goal difference now is better than City, courtesy of 6 goals. तो I think उस हिसाब से now we are in better position, क्योंकि मुझे लग रहा है कि this title will be won probably by us if we win on goal difference, because मुझे नहीं लग रहा कि City is going to lose like more than 2 games. हमें तो हराना ही है, obviously. I think that is the best way to go. But what do you think? How much of a difference do you think goal difference will make? Do you think that same points पे ही रहेगा throughout?
I mean, जैसे at least last 2018 2019 and 2019 2020 उन दो सीजन्स को अगर हम देख लेंगे तो आई थिंक गोल डिफरेंस विल मैटर, बिकॉज वी हैव टू कंसिडर द फैक्ट दैट कि ये दो टीम सेम पॉइंट्स पे एंड करेंगे. बट आई समवेयर देयर इज, ये एक फीलिंग है मेरे अंदर कि मैनचेस्टर सिटी के पास ऐसा चांस आएगा कि दे माइट लूज पॉइंट्स जस्ट बिकॉज I don't think their squad is up to it this year as compared to Liverpool.
और chance ये भी है कि we might also maybe end up losing a game or drop points into.
So I think उसके लिए एक context ये भी है कि हम लोग का जनवरी फरवरी जनरली हिस्टोरिकली बहुत बेकार जाता है. तो वो फिर वहां से मार्च टू मई का मोमेंटम क्रिएट करना डिफिकल्ट होता है. एंड इस बीच में हम इतने मैचेस हार चुके होते हैं कि कैचअप करने के लिए हमारे पास गेम्स नहीं रहता है. तो एक एडवांटेज हमारे पास ये है कि हमारा जैन फेब हैज गॉन रियली वेल. हमारे पास कोई इंजरीज नहीं है मेजर, एंड हम लोग even without our best players survived the Jan Feb, which we were thinking कि हम लोग already 9 point पीछे थे with 2 games, and then we thought हम लोग पीछे ही हो जाएंगे completely.
Right.
And that did not happen. So that is why I am seeing the situation a little bit more differently as compared to previous years. I mean, it can happen. Like one fine day हम लोग उस मेंटालिटी से नहीं उतरेंगे एंड हम लोग एक स्क्वाड को ब्रेक डाउन नहीं कर पाएंगे, हमारा एक ड्रॉ हो जाएगा, हम हार जाएंगे अगर हमने काउंटर अटैक में गोल खाया. आई कैन कंप्लीटली अंडरस्टैंड दैट, बट if I think about it, just squad to squad and how they have played up till now, I think Liverpool
has the chance, like a genuine chance.
For sure, genuine chance. And I think मैंने ये पिछले पॉडकास्ट में भी बोला था, and I think this fits really well. This situation is very much like cricket. And if you see the season that we were leading, we lost.
Yeah.
The season Manchester City led, we won. For some time. तो lead पे रहना important नहीं है. Important है, I understand, but it is very difficult.
Momentum जरूरी है.
हम तुम लोग बार बार अपने पीछे देखते रहते हो कि कौन आ रहा है. That is a stress. Liverpool के पास कोई stress नहीं. I don't think Chelsea could catch up to Liverpool, and we don't have to worry about finishing third. No. At the end of the day, अगर Liverpool Champions League qualify करता है तो that is what shows on their financials. That's what they want. अगर हम ambitious नहीं है,
bare minimum, yeah, that's what they need.
But if I see the situation, I'm glad City are in front, because they will have to look back more, and then Liverpool has to just play. There's nothing to lose for Liverpool. And a cricket analogy ये है कि like chasing is much easier than setting a target, because while chasing, you're chasing one team and how you have to play. So if not for anything, you just have to make sure you win your matches and you reach them. You अगर leapfrog किया तो ठीक है, बात की बात.
Understood.
I think chasing at the last end of the last 8-10 games is the best, because main team पे pressure है.
All right, so I think that pretty much covers everything. I think हमने like last podcast में भी I think you guys discussed everything in a lot of detail, so कोई point नहीं है कि हम और चीजों को repeat करें. So I think this pretty much covers it. And as I said to our viewers that कि Carabao का special preview हम upload करेंगे कल, so you
game
can
थोड़ा detail में discuss करना है क्या?
I think we have pretty much covered everything. But if you have any other point, I think go ahead.
Uh, I think, I mean, not necessarily like points. Again, like जब हम penalties की बात कर रहे थे, I think I don't know your thoughts about Mane penalty.
I think they were fine. मेरे को ऐसा कुछ लगा नहीं कि it was some like egregious decision. I'm just surprised कि happy actually कि referees actually gave us penalty, क्योंकि पता
This
नहीं
is
हमें तो मिलती नहीं है penalty, which is a known fact. ये बाइबल में लिखा हुआ है, गीता में लिखा हुआ है कि लिवरपूल को पेनल्टीज नहीं देनी चाहिए, वो पाप है. तो आई थिंक फाइनली रेफरी ने हिम्मत की. So I'm just happy.
I think उस हिसाब से देखेगा तो ये दो penalties काफी obvious. Well, he was
Yeah.
in the best
हाँ.
position to see. So,
Hmm.
and if you see, commentators बोल रहे थे, I think last time Liverpool played Leeds, they got 2 penalties then as well. So I think the opposition mattered. If it was a United
Yeah.
game or a City game, I guess we might not have gotten those
हाँ, वो
penalties.
भी है, वो भी है. But I don't know, someone might comment and oh, you are biased. Okay, but yeah, I think these were clear cut decisions. कोई ambiguity थी नहीं,
थी नहीं,
as
right?
far as I can see. क्योंकि वो जो handball वाला rule है, as we know that जो भी इंचार्ज है रूल्स बनाने में, लाइक हर साल लाइक इम्प्लीमेंट करने में, दे क्लियरली डोंट नो व्हाट्स द बेस्ट थिंग. सो वो सिर्फ एक्सपेरिमेंट्स कर रहे हैं.
Right.
आई होप दिस रिजल्ट्स इन लाइक लेस बैड पेनल्टीज ना मिले, होपफुली. एंड आई थिंक अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, डियास का परफॉर्मेंस मुझे अगेन अच्छा लगा.
Actually, we should have discussed that.
Yeah, go ahead if you want to
I
have some words about Diaz.
uh, I think Diaz दूसरा ऐसा प्लेयर बन जाएगा आफ्टर डिएगो जोटा जिसको बिल्कुल भी टाइम नहीं लगा है सेटल डाउन होने में. एंड the good thing about Diaz is that he looks comfortable in any place he plays, like left wing, right wing. He hasn't wavered, which is really good because either in any of the time if Salah या Mane कभी injure होंगे तो he could be placed anywhere, which is the biggest flexibility that we have.
Yeah,
I,
true.
I think he'll become a fan favorite soon, and
Yeah.
this is probably like I think Jota and Diaz will be the new Salah and Mane because Salah, we know about contract negotiations and we could always be skeptical about FSG putting all of that money and setting a precedent. वो एक चीज है ना कि like ज्यादा पैसे दे दे तो सभी मांगेंगे. अभी मतलब तुम्हें प्रिंसिपल्ड भी रहना है, तुम्हें अपने बेस्ट प्लेयर को भी रखना है. You have to choose one.
Yeah.
So in such situation, I think even let's say I mean blasphemous words I'll say कि अगर साला चला जाता है for greener pastures, I think we are still in really good hands because we have really good players. I think they can step it up.
I mean, just my viewpoint. Agar let's say if club does not give Salah the money, assuming that Salah is asking for 500,000 a week.
Right.
So let's say कि club बोलती है कि हमारी financial capacity नहीं है, because yeah, I think that is a genuine concern कि अगर हम एक बंदे को देंगे तो we will create a precedent that Liverpool is able to pay this. So I think फिर ये डिमांड ज्यादा बढ़ सकती है. So that is my viewpoint. I think maybe with क्लब की रेवेन्यूज बढ़े तो आई थिंक देयर पर्स विल ओपन.
राइट. अगर क्लब के कुछ स्पॉन्सरशिप्स आते हैं एंड इफ थिंग्स कम अराउंड कि हम लोग के पास एक्स्ट्रा मनी है टू प्ले विद, देन इट मेक्स सेंस. आई थिंक इट मोर देन अ प्रिंसिपल, इट इज लाइक यू डोंट वांट टू स्पेंड मोर देन व्हाट यू कैन. A good example would be our very close neighbors in United, where they had the money, they splashed it on players who are not doing really well right now, and so we don't want to do that.
So that's the thing. So I think ये मेरा prediction है. I have no basis कि इसको ये किस basis में मैं बता रहा हूँ. But I think अगर हम Premier League या Champions League जीतते हैं तो I think Salah will be offered the money, because maybe the club is looking that if we are going to pay up, then maybe we need to see like at least get some like trophies and all. क्योंकि क्लब उस हिसाब से भी शायद वेट कर रहा हो. एंड आई एम कंप्लीटली जस्ट, दिस इज माय ओपिनियन, सो आई डोंट नो.
I do think कि अगर हम Champions League जीतते हैं, let's say, and if we win any of the league cups, I think that would be a strong case for having him stay.
Yeah.
And we'll see how these things develop.
Yeah.
But I think it's a very interesting discussion because uh, we have to develop the team considering the possibility that everyone is dispensable.
Yeah, I think.
जैसे वाइनल्डम के जाने के बाद we kind of struggled for a bit, and then I think we have found our midfield in Fabinho, Thiago, Henderson to be really working really well.
Yeah.
And it has been doing well. And I think the other important thing I feel is to discuss the main difference in the two wins that we had as like Norwich and Leeds. And just seeing that we are capable of winning any kind of a match. ये वाला मैच हमारे लिए थोड़ा सा sit back, relax, कार को 60 के cruise पे रखा और थोड़ी देर बैठ गए. Norwich was a little of a bumpy ride, but we still got through it. So I think that gives me more confidence.
More of a 1920 season का performance है. हम उस game में like we won a lot of games 1-0.
Right.
Like काफी लग रही थी खराब खेल के भी हम जीत रहे. तो I think that is always a good sign कि अगर खराब खेल के भी जीत रहे हो तो you are more likely to win the title because obviously you are just raking up points. So I think that is a good and हमारे लिए सारी चीजें अच्छी जा रही है. तो I think that is very positive.
I think genuinely very happy with how Liverpool have been approaching each game and how they have played. Lost, won, drew. It happens.
Yeah.
Things happen, but I think even more than like a 1920 season, I feel more satisfied watching this team. It's just there is no worry about कि अच्छा भाई कोई injure हो जाएगा तो कौन आएगा. Probably right back is one position that we need to solidify a bit more. But apart from that, if you see, we have strong midfield core. We have players who can like swap in and out.
Yeah.
We have good center backs who can swap in and out. We have good forwards, and it's just really nice. Like this, I guess this year and this year we're gonna finish very, very strong. And hopefully 4, if not 2, if not anything. It's fine. I am just happy that we're playing really well.
I mean, you don't know. We might win quadruple. So, okay, let's hope.
Jinx नहीं करते हैं क्योंकि पता है मैंने ऐसे 2 बार जिंक्स किया था, 2 चीजें वो हो गई. मैं एक रात को बैठ के बोला कि भाई मेरे को कोविड नहीं हुआ है अभी तक. टच वुड, दैट नाइट आई हैड कोविड सिम्टम्स. नेक्स्ट वीक में मैंने लैब में जाके ये बोल दिया कि भाई ये इक्विपमेंट तो बहुत दिन से यूज ही नहीं किया है कि मस्त अच्छा है. एंड देन नेक्स्ट वीक हमको उसी इक्विपमेंट में पूरा हफ्ता लगा रहना पड़ा. सो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू definitively say anything because I don't want to jinx anything, but I just hope that Liverpool wins.
Sure. All right, so I guess that covers everything
that
for us. Yeah, so and just one thing, like ये मैंने Twitter पे पढ़ा था, like I'll end by saying that कि हम इस 2 बार San Siro गए इस season and we have won twice and we did not celebrate like wildly or anything. So that shows us कि हम कितने ऊपर आ चुके हैं and our fans की thinking भी कितनी elevate हो चुकी है कि what is the status of the club. Like I think this feels like that Rafa Benitez era that हम कहीं पे भी जाके जीत सकते हैं. So basically we are close to invincible in Europe. Like we give them fight and we are capable of winning anywhere. So I think that is a very good sign for us. Hopefully it continues or कोई रोना धोना ना हो. Hopefully until the rest of the season. And that's all. So okay guys.
So that's it from us. And अगर आप ये सोच रहे हैं कि मैं टेढ़ा क्यों देख रहा हूँ तो मेरा कैमरा ऊपर है बट मुझे स्क्रीन इधर देखनी पड़ रही है. But I am looking at you guys. We love you and hopefully you like our late night show. If you want this to be a regular, आशुतोष को ट्विटर पे फेसबुक पे डीएम करे, उसका दिमाग खराब करे, उसकी जिंदगी खराब करे because he deserves it. And so on that note, thank you so much.
See you guys
later.
Bye. And do check out our Carabao preview that will be uploaded tomorrow. Hopefully even today. We never know. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. See you guys.